Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good, where you are. Welcome to Microsoft Community Insight podcast, where we share insights from community experts to stay up to date in Microsoft. I am Nicholas, and I'll be your host today. In this podcast, we will dive into Microsoft Copilot. But before we get started, I want you to follow us on social media so you never miss an episode and help us reach more amazing people like yourself. Today we have a special guest called Femke Cornelissen. I'm not sure if I said it correctly.
It's
Could
fine.
you
It's fine.
please could you please introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Thank you, Nicholas, for first to be here at your podcast. It's really amazing to be here. As well, the introduction I really enjoyed it. The great music. I really was swinging around, and now I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
know.
about where is
Like
the
a party
music?
music.
Enjoying. But my name is Femke Cornelissen, and I live in the Netherlands. And yeah, right now I'm in where am I? I'm in Amersfoort in the Netherlands on an event. So we had a Dutch Women in Tech event this evening. So a lot of people are around here. And we did a session about large language models and AI, and Henk Boelman from Microsoft gave that session right now. So it's good to be here with you in this evening, and I'm one of the founders of Dutch Women in Tech, and I'm also a Microsoft MVP on Office and Apps. And Chief Copilot. Yes, I think it's the best name you can have, the Chief Copilot of Wortell. Working a lot with our customers, inspiration sessions.
Would you like to talk
Yeah.
about more about the Women in Tech? Like what it's about, what inspired you to create it?
Yes, of course. It's now like we have this community like 3 years ago started, and we started that with the idea of that we want to inspire more women to make a movement to IT, and that's why we started that. First of all, we started with a small Teams community. People can join and we can help them find different roles in IT because the landscape of IT is really broad. So yeah, we saw that people searching about what kind of role would be interesting for me if I want to choose a role in tech. So that's what we wanted to start, but it's quite a little bit, how I say, growth really fast because now we're seeing that we are not only a community to empower new women in tech, but we have also a lot of women that already are in tech and really enjoying to come together in like monthly meetups or helping each other on making career step or have something that they just want to share in their career or have some tech problems and learning things that they want to share. So from starting really small, we have now like a community with almost 2,000 women that are from the Netherlands. As well, we have Women in Cyber program that's in combination together with Microsoft, and a lot of Microsoft partners in the Netherlands. And what we do there is like an 8-week program for women in cyber, and the different partners sharing their experience about the SC 900 certification. And we get put up like a mentor program as well, and help that women with studying for the SC 900. We started as well really small, but it's also growth really fast. Like 60 people are in person, and as well worldwide people joining from teams, and we provide them with some mentorship and as well learnings there. And it's really amazing to see that we have like this morning we had a session at Wortell. My company is also involving with that, and there were people that were dentists right now and really want to have a role in cybersecurity because they think that's really excited for them, that they always can learn. So they're figuring out what kind of role that would be, and is there something like a partner that can help them in their learning journey. So they start with the SC900, like a certification. That's where we can help them, but hopefully we can let them grow in a role somewhere. Somewhere that where they can land and where they can learn, and figuring out what kind of things that works for them. So that's really nice.
So, since you've created that Women in Tech initiative, which direction do you see often women go in industry, in IT industry? Is it cybersecurity, or is it like?
I see a lot of roles already in like adoption side or consulting side is more. But like in the cybersecurity, it's I think less women as well. I see more women in AI right now. I think AI is also something that lets more women be curious. What can I do there? And is there a sort of role for me? But it's still not enough. For example, in the Netherlands, we have like 19% of the people that working in tech are women, and like 20% of all that women are flowing out in upcoming years because they are don't want to stay in tech. So we have something to do in the Netherlands, but I think worldwide. So it's really important that this kind of initiatives are here to help each other, and that there is sort of community that we can bring together and let this woman all stay there. As well, what we do is, and I'm really enjoying to do that as well, is like how can we make it more bigger, not only on our own community, but as well, like for example, Expert Life, or for example, the global AI community, or for example, the security meetups that are there. How can we go together to other events and don't be the only girl in the room or the only girl that's doing a session, but we support each other and try to go with each other to events as well. So
nice.
It's nice to do that, and of course we try as well not only be the women club, but as well involving of men as well in our journey. And we have a lot of men that's supporting us and being a really good ally in our way. So it's good that it's here, and it's good that we are growing, and it's good that more people are involved.
Do you help them with the like which career path do you want to take, like in whether it's in tech, different kind of career path, whether it's in AI or is it adoption or whether it's migration?
Yes, we help them, but it's I think I can make it like a full-time job if I wanna help everyone. So it's sometimes in what kind of time can you help? But what we do is like, okay, asking the community what kind of sessions do you want and how can we provide and help them. So we give, for example, the community, we give the people that can help. We're building that community, and that's more what we can provide and what we can do in the time that we have. But sometimes we have like subjects that people really want to know more. For example, we have now the generative AI session, but last week we had a security session about hacking. So a lot of women were there, and we get a serious hacker in our session, and he shows us how he's doing that at customers, helping them, ethical hacker. But as well, more like on the personal development side. So what we also do is like personal branding, or how to start your LinkedIn profile, for example, as well as leadership roles. So there is always something new, what people thinking about. Okay, this is what we really want to know and learn more about. So we are also providing that. If people have some kind of subject that they really want to know, want to learn, we try to figure out to get a partner who is supporting us. We need more partners. So if partners from Microsoft listening, we need more partners as well to helping us.
Okay.
And
So it's like a mentorship and stuff program where people get
yeah,
support in the
now
journey.
they can support us with now being visible that they are supporting us,
Yeah.
but also we have some like partnership contracts as well, where we can go to a company hosting our Dutch Women in Tech meetup, and have a speaker, and they provide something like food and that kind of
Okay.
things. That really helps us,
Yeah.
to make all these things possible, because at the end it's all cost money. And
Yeah, that's true.
we have a lot of people that are helping in their free time with this. So it's nice to have some partners as well involved, and we have a lot of partners, but we try to get like every month a new session. So we're growing, and for the partner,
Yeah.
it's really nice to have some visibility, I think, but as well have some group of women in their organization and can share their vision, who they are, and why it's so important. So that's a little bit what Dutch Women in Tech is.
Yeah, it's a
And
lot.
it's a lot, and I think I can work on it every day, and every hour, every minute, and we can build it and make it bigger. But it's good to that it's growing, and it's good to have a lot of people around me who are helping with this.
Yeah, can't wait to see how it grows like in next year and stuff. So
Thank
as
you.
our theme is Copilot, let's
Yeah,
start the
let's
let's
talk
start
about
a
team
conversation
co-pilots.
about how do you get, like, when do you get started in Copilot in your journey? Can you talk about your
Yeah,
journey?
my journey about Copilot. Yeah, I started with Copilot. Now, I actually, the first time that I heard was on the MVP summit. So that was really, I when I think about that, that was kind of, I was new MVP. I heard about Copilot, that it's coming, and I was thinking, okay,
Yeah.
this is going change everything in my life, and that was at that time.
Yeah.
So it was also, as well, as an MVP, you cannot share what's coming, but you need to wait
Yeah.
for the upcoming months, what's new. So that was quite difficult for me, because I was pretty excited that this is something that will pop up. And after a few months, Satya Nadella was the one that wanted to announce something, and that was Copilot. And in the same room, not really the same room, but in the same building, I was there at the same day. And
Okay.
there was like a presentation of Satya where he is presenting about Copilot. So it was really fun to share some stories over there, that I was there in the same building at the day that Satya was presenting that. But that was kind of the first things. We as Wortell, we are one of the Jumpstart partners. So in the first start of Copilot, we were providing as well as a partner, helping our customers on the early programs. And that was quite of a journey, I think, because it's the new technology. What can we do with it? So we're getting people inspiring. And of course, we're using by ourselves. So I started from the beginning with Copilot by myself. I think now I actually want to say, I think I cannot without it anymore. But in the beginning, it was searching. And I think a lot of our people that are starting at the same time now with Copilot are searching, how can I use it? It's really a habit in your work way that you need to change. So with everything you do, do I need to do it by myself, or can Copilot make a concept for this, or do I need to start, and can Copilot make it better? We are.
Because we
I'm
can't use
there.
it to replace us, but we can use it to assist us in our productivity.
That's totally true. That's totally true. But it's mindset, right? Because, and I think as well, if I'm thinking about working from home, working from the office, that was a kind of shift that we had years ago.
Yeah.
And also working from the cloud. Where can we going to put our documents as well, and where we're going to work together? That was also a shift as well. So that's really things that changed in the last years, and sometimes we need to do it faster because a lot of things happening in the world, why everything wanted that. And I think as well with AI, it's like a change, but we really need to understand what it can help me with that, and why I need to do that. And a lot of people, I think, getting now licensing to try out. And here you have a license, good luck with it. But what we really need is a good adoption, really understand what is my way of work, how can it help me, and get a lot of information from people who can help you with this journey. So I think, and when we talk about Team Copilot, Jeroen and I were sitting in Prague, in Expert Life Prague, not this year with Expert Life, but the year before. So I think 1.5 year ago, and we were sitting together with a cocktail at the end of the event, and we say, okay, Copilot, I think this probably will be the next thing, and we really enjoy figuring out how everything works. So let's see if we can make a Team Copilot. We called it the Copilot Studio the first time. Then Microsoft came with the name Copilot Studio, so that doesn't work pretty well. After that, we thought, okay, not Copilot Studio, let's make a Team Copilot. And Microsoft came with the name Team Copilot as well. So we have still Team Copilot. So Microsoft, don't listen to this. It's not there. Otherwise, you need to change it probably. But what Jeroen and I thought, we need to make a lot of content, how you can use it and how we use it. And that's what we did from in our series, like AI in every city. So we're traveling a lot, and every time we are traveling, we use Copilot for that in a really easy way, so people understand how you can use Copilot in an easy way. And one of the things, for example, in our new episode that we'll launch, I think this week, we're going to use WhatsApp, for example. And did you already use WhatsApp in Copilot in WhatsApp, Nicolas?
I played with it. It's quite cool. So
it is right. It is right. But what the difference is with Copilot there is that it's more like the same as ChatGPT. It's more conversational. So it's giving you more like a conversation. So if I'm making a picture of, for example, this office, and I ask something about this office, he or she or it, what is it? It gives me an answer or a question back with, okay, and what do you think about this, for example? So one of the things that I'm also was curious about that Copilot WhatsApp, how can it help you with don't being alone, or don't be just want to have a conversation with some
but it won't replace human interaction. It will just help you like feel less lonely if you're on your own.
True. So you can use it for of course a lot of things. So in an AI of every city, I made a picture of some flowers, and I just want to know more about that kind of flowers, for example. So it's really easy to go to WhatsApp, use Copilot, and ask that question with the picture in it. Or when I'm traveling and I see a lot of birds, for example, somewhere, I can make a picture and ask how many birds are here in this picture. Normally I will think about it, and it's not okay, it's fine. And now I'm thinking, okay, now I want to know that Copilot give me the answer. So that's the habit where I'm talking about. That's the way of thinking. And of course, you don't have to know everything specific, but it's something in your brain that is changing, Then you think, okay, probably I just want to know what kind of flower it is and where does it normally stay, how long can it, what kind of warmth does it need, it heat. Yeah, I learn new things because I use Copilot in WhatsApp, so that's quite funny. That's what I want to say. That's quite funny.
Yeah. So in regards to the workplace, how are you interacting with Copilot at work?
Oh, yes. For example, and that's one of my favorites. One of my favorites is like I'm a team lead at Wortell, so I have a lot of people that I'm working together with. I'm also working a lot of people with outside of the organization, with Microsoft, for example, but I'm also working with clients. So a lot of people, a lot of communication, and a lot of different styles, for example. So every person have another communication style. So what I use Copilot for is asking what kind of communication style the other person has based on the chats on email, for example.
Yeah.
So if you're an analyzer, you definitely want to have other communication than you're our promoter. So how can I get you involved in my projects to giving you the right communication? So that's one of the things I use Copilot for. And I think a lot of people don't know that you can use that as well, based on your chats, on your Outlook emails, or on the communication that you have with them. So that's one thing, and I don't use it the whole time. But if I'm thinking, okay, how can I let my customer get more involved in understanding where we want to go, maybe Copilot can help me. As well, like summarizing my emails, staying on top of my inbox, as well as making a new email like a concept. And I'm really using that. But also in my teams, of course, with all kind of meetings, I always use Copilot. I'm sharing after that the summary as well. So I think that's small kind of things. But I think every person has a sort of role, and you can make a scenario based on them. And I think my scenarios as well, I'm sharing a lot of stuff about Copilot. So I make blog posts, I make a podcast, I want to know what's new from Microsoft every day. So I'm asking Copilot as well there to make a concept on my post that I generated every day. And I asked Copilot to make a profile for my Copilot, so he knows who I am, how I want to communicate, what's the best way for that. So a lot of things I use Copilot. I would say in the workspace I use only Copilot, and for me it's like a really starter in everything that I do. Yeah.
So which is the best feature in Copilot that you like, whether it's the Teams Copilot or a different like Office Microsoft 365 Copilot? So which kind of Copilot or features you like?
Yeah. When I think about M365 Copilot, then I like the most, let me see. There is a sort of new feature. I think it's getting better. I think we're not right there, but it's, for example, the PowerPoint. If you want to create a PowerPoint about, when you have a really good prompts, you can get really good results. I had a customer that I did something with ice creams, and he gave a really good prompt about what he want to achieve, for what kind of people the presentation is, and what kind of storyline he wants in that PowerPoint. And it was like for 90% really great and really good, with good pictures as well. So I heard a lot of people complaining about PowerPoint, and I'm simply think it's getting better. We are not there. It's getting better. So that's one of the things I really enjoy. The other thing is like the designer function, I think, as well. So one of the things you can do, Nicolas, you need to check it out after the podcast, is what kind
Is
of
it Microsoft Designer? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's also in Copilot as well right now. So you can use it as well in Copilot chats. You see also designer there. So you can use DALL-E. Well, DALL-E is the thing that is behind it. But you can ask Copilot what kind of superhero you are. And as well, based on your email and all your chat and all your history that you used in M365. And ask Copilot to make an image of you, of the superhero. So I was the Superwoman.
Yeah.
But it's funny to do that kind of things with customers, but also helping your colleagues put in the spotlight and showing them what kind of superhero they are. I enjoying that, but I think this is like M365 Copilot. It's personal productivity, and then there are a lot of scenarios that are really interesting as well for myself from creating content. But one of the other things that I really enjoy is like Copilot Studio. And that's not M365 Copilot, it's Copilot Studio. But it's good, and it's really nice to see kind of things like building a Copilot Studio based on like data, for example, HR data. That you can ask, like, how many free days I have this year. Too many days that I can have free. But all kind of things that you can ask there about things, HR related stuff. But you can have so many scenarios as well there. For example, you can put all your content that you wrote, like the last years, put it in there, and knowing what kind of style you have, and asking Copilot Studio to create new content, for example. And of course, it's not that you can use it for like 100% and it's really automated on your website, but it's a really first start to create new content. And I really believe it's helping me to be who I want to be at this time, and like helping AI in that way. Like, okay, I want to have this kind of content. This is where I stand for. This is what I used in the past. This is what worked, because I'm also a little bit an analyzer. So I'm trying to figure out what people like, and try to figure out like analytics on LinkedIn, what kind of things works and what kind of things don't work. So I try Copilot as well for that. My analyzing on LinkedIn, I use Copilot as well in combination with creating new content. That's really interesting. So I think I'm going to make some content as well soon for Team Copilot there.
Nice. So let's talk about the future of AI. So how do you think Microsoft would adopt Copilot, whether it's Microsoft Copilot or any Copilot in general?
The future of AI and Copilot. Yeah, I saw something this week, so we can talk about that. And I'm a little bit testing it as well, like the Copilot agents, for example. I think that's something that is mind-blowing.
Is it Atonic agent?
It's the Copilot agent. So you have like, for example, you can automate things as well. So you let the agent make choices for you. Based on how you give that to that person. I say person, it's not a person. It's your assistant. And that's a little bit, I really let me think about, okay, this is where efficiency things really happening, that you can say, okay, normally I make choices like it's like Power Automate is like, if this then that. But now it's based on an agent is based on, okay, it can make decisions for you. And
it's based on the
something
self-instruction you give it.
With AI and
Yeah.
intelligence in it. So it's interesting. I think if we think about that, a lot of scenarios will pop up. And when M365 Copilot is more like personal productivity, Copilot Studio is more like process on a process way. And then we have also agents. So I think where we can automate things, I think that's a very interesting thing. But we need to figure out when we get our hands on it and what kind of scenarios. But my head is spinning around, how can I automate myself in this? So we have an agent, Femke agent. And yeah, that probably can help me with all kind of things. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, but
it's the future of AI. I think everyone, or not everyone, but a lot of people are already using AI. I hope they get to use it more responsible than all kind of AIs and putting data in it as well, that not always people are really thinking about what they are doing with the data and what kind of data it is. So I think not every company is ready for it, or need to make themselves ready for next steps. But the train of Microsoft and the train that is going, the train is going really fast, I think, is going from Paris to Netherlands. Nicholas, you were in Paris last week. How was that?
It was good. I didn't take the train. I was going to take the US tour, but
yeah, so a lot of AI over there, right? It's like an AI tour that next week is in the Netherlands as well. So I think when the question you asked, what is the next step, or what is happening with AI, or how do you see the future of AI? Yeah, it's evolving everywhere, and it's getting in all kind of applications.
It's going to be quite hard for companies to keep up when Microsoft keep evolving AI.
So I think a lot of companies are already behind, right, for the next step. And I think we have a really good position to help them on this journey, and making them the right steps for them to make steps as well. And I think all kind of communities, but as well as Microsoft themselves, putting a lot of events in to learn more and making the good decisions for your organization.
It's all about like helping people adopt to AI, so helping our companies, teaching, getting ready when the future of AI comes. So
it's true. What kind of AIs are you using, Nicholas? I wanna ask the question back.
So I use GitHub Copilot, and at work I use the Bing Copilot. So it's just for like examples, just to help me code as well. So
nice, really nice. Do you also use M365 Copilot as well?
I don't have a license.
No.
I didn't want to have a license at work, so it's hard. But I use
It's a requirement. So if you need to ask for it.
Because it could generate some PowerPoint, some emails and stuff as well. So it's quite good, Andy.
It's true.
But I know a lot of people use it for Teams because of the transcript, and like it's quite cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. Yeah.
Okay, so as we wrap this episode up, I just want to ask you some questions about yourself. So are you going to any other tech events in the future?
Yes. So I'm now on a tech event. It's almost closing, so we have like a few minutes as well. But yes, it's fine. Yes, I go to the AI tour. That's next week here in the Netherlands. So I'm really looking forward to be there as well. Tomorrow morning, I'm presenting a session. It's like really early in the morning, but it's in Australia evening. So I'm presenting a session on Copilot for Daniel Anderson and the Copilot studio in the Microsoft office of in Australia.
Yeah.
So they are having a meetup over there, and I'm calling in as well.
Okay.
So in a few hours, I will be back online as well. So that's nice. Yeah, I think that's the two main events for me at this time. But no Ignite for me this year. Yeah, in the
And
Netherlands.
the
You
AI
are going?
the AI community event in December, you're going as well because it's in Netherlands.
Yes. Oh, yeah. I totally go. I'm also helping there. Are you going?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I was debating,
Great.
but I'm
Great.
trying to avoid. Yeah, so I'm just thinking.
Great. Oh yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm also helping with that, organize that event. So together
Yeah,
with Hank, but also Donna Sakar is one of the keynote
yeah,
speakers,
I
and
heard.
I'm really like Donna because yeah, she's really good on the stage, and she's doing quite a lot of interesting sessions at the moment about as well Copilot. So I'm really looking forward to seeing her again, and yeah, also the presenting skills that she has. So that's nice.
Yeah. So if anyone want to get in touch with Femke about the AI Community Day in December or the AI tour next week, so
Yeah.
she will send you some links if available, or myself will send you some links. So
Yeah.
as we wrap up this episode, what's the best way to learn about Copilot and AI in general?
Oh, I think follow Team Copilot. You get lots of content from us. I think you can download my ebook. It's about prompting with Copilot, so it's an easy way. Learn
Okay.
from the community as well, where a lot of people from the community giving their favorite prompt. So that's one. And the other thing is learning from Copilot. Let me see. Yeah, I think a lot of YouTube content is there as well from a lot of MVPs who are focusing on Copilot. A lot of them give also sessions at different events. I'm thinking about what's more, but yeah, if you use like the Microsoft adoption website, there is also a lot of things to find with good examples how to use Copilot. So yeah, and my advice, if you're working at a sort of branch, you just want to learn from other companies as well, and there are also a lot of use cases or that kind of things available, so you don't have to figure out all by yourself. There are lots of use cases already there on different roles.
Yeah.
So Microsoft has that use cases on their website. But if you still don't know how you can use them, share your insights or share your struggles, or use, for example, Viva Insights as well. That's also something that can help you with getting the information how you use Copilot at this moment, and learn about new stuff as well. So I think the internet is full of Copilot, and Microsoft provides a lot of content as well.
Yeah, that's true.
And follow Jeroen Niese and Femke Cornelissen for Team Copilot, or like the Copilot studio from Daniel Anderson, or the last two names, Zoe Wilson and Kevin Kev. They are also sharing a lot of for Copilot stuff.
Okay, no worries. So follow Femke if you want to learn more about Copilot, and she'll introduce you, give you lots of resources. Okay, so got someone message here. Come join the Azure and AI show every Saturday. We do live demos. Okay.
Great, I love that.
All right. Okay, thanks for joining this episode, Femke. So
You're
we love
welcome.
to have you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.